Hey there, Tiffany Thomas with WealthyTiffany.com, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the simplest way to become financially free. Because there seems to be a lot of strategies and a lot of confusion on how to become financially free. And people seem to stress out about this a lot, and I just want to simplify it for you guys. There are 4 basic steps which are going to be very easy. So let's just start with step 1, and that is to stop being afraid to invest your money. If you want to become financially free, which means that you can live your desired lifestyle without having to work for it, without having to trade time for dollars, then you need to invest your money. You have to be making your money work for you. You can't be leaving it in your savings account. And trust me, I know how scary this can be because I used to feel this way. I had a significant amount in my savings account and I was really afraid to invest that money. But once I did invest that money, it started working for me, and I eventually ended up quitting my full-time 9-to-5 job, and I'm living off my investments essentially. So it's so important to get over that fear of investing. And this is how I overcame my fear of investing. I actually did research on how the stock market works. I wanted to invest in the stock market, so I started to do a lot of research and become familiar with how the stock market actually works. And what I learned was, while it's risky to invest in the stock market, it is still a really great investment because I'm sure, as you've heard, the stock market will go up and then it will go down. It could go down significantly, like 2008. But the thing is, it always comes back up. So, I mean, it's going down and up, down and up, down and up, but over time it's going up. And that's what you have to keep in mind when you are investing in the stock market. And another thing I did was invest in real estate. So I did some research on how to invest in real estate and found out it's actually not that scary. And honestly, if I can do it, I feel like anyone can do it. Me being a single woman, and I'm not that great of a handyman, like handy person. So being able to invest in real estate, I feel like it's possible for anyone because it can be really, really simple. And once you start to understand how investing can work for you, whether that's in the stock market or real estate or another type of investment, then it makes it less scary to invest because you actually understand how it works. So that's essentially how I got over my fear of investing. I started to understand how the investments work, and it wasn't something that was very complicated and really hard to understand. It's a simple principle of, if you want to invest in the stock market, for example, then keep investing in the stock market and don't pull your money out when the stock market takes a dip. Keep investing because things are on sale when it takes a dip. So keep putting your money into the stock market and just keep adding to that, and it will grow over time. And then with real estate, pick a real estate investment strategy. Mine is to buy and hold for the long term. So I buy properties in great condition, I rent them out immediately, and I plan to hold them for as long as possible. And then I collect the cash flow from the rent I'm receiving from those properties. So you guys, get over the fear of investing and just do it because it's scarier. It is honestly scarier to leave your money in a savings account than to invest your money, because your money sitting in a savings account is not even keeping up with inflation, which is about 3%. So if you're earning 1.5%, you guys, that's less than 3%. And even if you're earning 2%, that's still less than 3%. So you're not even keeping up with inflation, and your money is not working for you nearly as much as it could be if you had it in the stock market or in another type of actual investment. And another thing that helped me overcome my fear of investing is to have a long-term perspective. I'm not investing money that I'm going to need this year. I am investing money that, if needed, I could keep it in there for the long term, whether that's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever. But I'm not so worried about my investments right now because I don't need access to that money right away. So hopefully you can overcome this fear of investing by just doing a little bit of research and keeping that long-term perspective. And then the second step to becoming financially free, very simply, is to start investing. Once you are over that fear of investing, then actually do it. Put money into investment accounts. And I have plenty of videos on, a Roth IRA or a 401k, or even real estate. So there's plenty of options for you. But just get started. Start with something simple. If you know your company offers a 401k, great. Start putting money into that 401k. Start investing it. And then you can continue to do more research as you go along and figure out what would be a better investment. But just start, because the earlier you start, the more you're going to have later on because of compound interest. So it's so important to start investing right now so that you can become financially free even sooner. And if you've made it this far in the video, then I want you to comment below and tell me you're going to start investing. Say, I'll start investing. And then the third step is to continue to invest. You guys, this is so simple. You have to continue to invest your money if you want to become financially free. You can't just invest $1,000 and say, okay, I'm good, and stop there. Or invest a little bit of money from a paycheck and stop there. You need to continue to invest your money. It will help your investments grow significantly if you are contributing to your investments. And you just need to keep that up. You can even automate that, whether that is setting up a Roth IRA and having money taken from your paycheck and put directly into your Roth IRA each time you get paid. Or if it's an automatic transfer to, a different bank account that's online, and then you setting a reminder in your phone to invest that money on a certain day every month. Whatever it is, whatever you can automate to help you continue to invest, then do it, because that's how you become financially free. You continue to invest your money so it's working for you, and the more money that's working for you, then the sooner you'll be able to become financially free. And the fourth step is actually becoming financially free. That's it. I mean, this is very, very simple. In order to figure out what your financial freedom number is, all you do is take your annual expenses and multiply that by 25, the number 25. And once you have that amount invested, then you're financially free. This is a very popular concept among the FIRE community, Financial Independent Retire Early community, because there's been some studies done that have shown if you have 25 times your annual expenses invested, then that money will continue to work for you over time, and you can withdraw 4% of that money. So you can withdraw your expenses each year because you have enough invested that it will continue to grow over time. So you can stop trading your time for dollars because your money is now working for you. And of course, you want to be a little bit flexible with this. Your expenses can change over time, of course. And the stock market goes up and down over time, even though it continues to rise over time. But, maybe you don't want to take a really expensive vacation one year if the stock market has tanked. Maybe you can wait and take that the next year. Or maybe you cut back on a few of your expenses a year that the stock market's down. Little things like that. So just being flexible and knowing this is not written in stone will really help you out. But essentially, this is a pretty safe bet on what your financial freedom number is. And I wanted to share this information in this simple format because people tend to overcomplicate this. Here's the thing, you need money to invest, you need to get over your fear of investing, start investing, continue to invest, and you'll become financially free. It's not that complicated. So if you need to set up a budget, great, set up a budget and make sure you're spending less than you're making and invest the difference. There's all sorts of different tips and strategies that you can use to do this, but here's the bottom line. You need money to invest every month, and you need to actually invest that money and continue to do it. That's it. That's as simple as it can get. Once you realize this, the better off you're going to be because you'll be able to get your money working for you so you can stop working for your money. And you can continue to work if you want to, but it's not going to be because you need the money. It's not going to have that stress associated with it. If you guys found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with someone else who needs to hear this information. And please hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That will really help me out and we can get this content out to more people. And just as a side note, you guys, this will actually really help you. Webull is giving away 2 free stocks. So you guys, all you have to do is set up a free account. Once you do, you get 1 free stock. If you deposit $100, you get a second free stock. So there's some investments for you that are really easy to get so you can get started investing. And I will leave my referral link below. You can check it out if you're interested. If not, that's totally fine, but I want to share that with you because it's a simple way to get started investing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.